Hey guys, welcome back to Media for Commentaries, and today we're going to be doing a Ring 7 tower, which is Tower of Collective Collaboration. Now I got to Ring 7 today, and I haven't done any other tower here rather than Collective Collaboration, so yeah. So I beat this like 30 minutes ago, and I just kind of want to do a guide on it. So yeah, anyway, let's start. So this tower is annoying on some parts, but it's made by a ton of people, as suggested by the name, Collective Collaboration. So starting off, it's got a simple spinner, head hitter, then go across this tightrope. Kind of keep going along like this. Got some normal jumps. Just kind of be careful and you'll be good. There we go. Now go up this truss, and then what you want to do is just wait until the spinner is where you can jump on it, and then you don't want to go that way. You want to go over here. Go on these one studs. It's a pretty tight jump, but you'll be good. And then your goal is to get to this button, and then you can go back over here and go back on these one studs. Then you can go back on the spinner, and now this you can actually jump here, and then you just got a simple wraparound. And then just, for that jump, you don't need to do anything special like delaying your fall. All you need to do is just go in, and you'll just slide in smoothly. And you can go on these tight ropes as slow as you want, but I want to go a bit fast, so I am. Oh, well, I guess I'll meet you guys back up there. Okay, I'm back up here, and I just gotta say, this really be a my face when failing one stud jump moment. Anyway, just keep carrying on. That jump is a bit weird. Just try to land on the one stud and you'll be good. But if you can't do one studs consistently, don't even think about this tower, because there's one studs on outside sections and they get stressful fast. Well, anyway, moving on. Just keep going on these tight ropes. Again, you can go as slow as you want, but your goal is to get this key, and then you can move on to floor 2. And you'll get teleported to this part. And let me close my blinds. It's a bit bright. I'll be back in a second. Okay, I'm back. It was just a bit bright. Sorry about that. But if you're wondering what the key does, is that basically the gimmick is that you have to collect 10 keys from every floor. There's one from every floor, I mean. And at the end, you will use them to unlock a rigged gate, and it's kind of like Unearth's Discoveries in a bit. But this section, this is my least favorite section in this tower, and it's the reason I don't really like it very much. Like, it's not even hard, but basically the gimmick's that you can't jump. As you can see, I'm trying to jump, I'm not going very high. But what I really don't understand about this part is that rather than just putting a jump disabler, like making a jump morpher that makes your jump power 0, they just increase the gravity on this part by 1,000,000, so it's just more inconvenient. But just wait for that moving platform, and then you can just go on this spinning platform, and then you might think, oh, I need to go on that one instead. No, they just you'll get a cycle eventually, but I got the bad cycle, so I'll meet you guys back up there. Okay, hopefully actually getting a good cycle. It appears we got the bad cycle again. Let's go! Okay, that time we got the good cycle. You want to do it when it's about where I kind of walked off, but now you can jump again, so that's pretty sick. And that jump is a lot further than it seems, to just kind of gauge your distance carefully, and you'll be good. And now you got funny tightrope jumps, because every tower needs tightrope jumps. Yep, every tower needs them. So basically, the way Roblox physics work is that your mouse, if you look down and like keep holding right click, your mouse becomes your hitbox, and that's how I do the tightropes fast in third person. I just keep my mouse on the tightrope. But anyway, now that you've done that, you move on to the second part of floor 2. Just kind of this button is timed, so you gotta do these drops pretty quickly. But it gives you a lot of leeway into actually doing the jumps. But anyway, now you got this little speed section that goes outside, so just make sure not to mess up, and you'll be good. You can go. The timer on the speed may seem a little intimidating, but it's really not that long of a speed section. Like, you just have to get here with however you just have to get to that jump with still some speed left, and then you'll be good, because this jump is possible even without speed. But now that you've done that, you get this key, and then you move on to floor 3. This is okay. Now, what's important to know is that this is all ice, and you may think, oh no, not ice, but those are like the only ice platforms in the floor. Now, once you've done that, just go on this platform, and then you just got some simple head hitters. And then you don't want to go that way yet. You want to go over here, and then go on this little teleporter, and then you'll get teleported out here, and you may think, oh no, these kill bricks are can't collide. They are not, so you can just roll through them. Just don't take too much damage, really, and you'll be good. And I gotta say, the music for this tower is actually really good. But for some reason, people don't like this tower. A bunch of my pals on Discord really don't like this tower, and I don't really seem to understand why. I've beaten it, and I had good fun with it. But, yeah, that's just my opinion. Anyway, moving on. Just, let me get a good cycle with these kill bricks. I don't want to die of damage. That would just be unfortunate, to say the least. Anyway, once you've done that, you just wait for this moving platform, and then you can use this key down here on this door. And that green key is not the key for this floor. There's a different key for this floor. And now this jump, it might look simple, just go on that side, but it's actually a lot harder than it seems. Sometimes you can just get messed up by it, but just be careful, and you'll be good. Now it's got some simple one studs. With that jump, just aim for like right there of the ladder, and you'll be good. And now you got this little portal that says Pillar of Ian, and it's indeed a pillar. Yep, it's a pillar, all right. So yeah, it's a pretty quick pillar. Just kind of do some standard jumps and wraps. It's pretty easy. I don't get what this is a reference to, but it's a reference to something, I think. I don't know. But anyway, that jump, do it forward like this. Let me go back down and show you. Don't do it like this, because you'll slide down. You want to do it like this, and then just kind of quickly press shift like that. Then just go up this little one stud ladder. Then it's got some simple stuff. Not much really to talk about here, except just normal jumps. And and if you're wondering what a pillar is, it's a 50 by 50 like tower kind of thing that only has 3 floors. But for this pusher, just kind of wind yourself up sideways and then move, and then you can just make that jump a lot easier on yourself. Then this tightrope, you can do it as slow as you want, but I'm gonna do it a bit fast. And then once you're here, don't fall out, because you can clip back in, but it'll just be inconvenient. Well, you want to get to this teleporter, and then you'll get teleported back to here. And then just got some standard jumps. And you're basically on floor 4. And just get this key, and you'll be good. And now you're on floor 4. And the gimmick of floor 4 is that it has a light changer, and it's dark. So, yeah, and it has some Mario Ghost House music. So, cool, I guess. But, yeah, sorry if you can't see, because my character's clothing is gray, but there's not much I can do about it, since I don't really want to change my character, since I like how my character looks, and I don't know. But anyway, just try to keep track of my movements. It might be a bit hard to see, but, yeah, there's not much I can do. Anyway, just keep going along until you get to the zip line, then you can just let it carry you. And then this jump. This jump may look a little complicated, but really all you have to do is wind yourself about here, then do a quick head hitter like that. And the reason you have to do it quick is that because of how a slope works, you will slide down when you're in the sideways animation. Not animation, but just when you're in shift lock going sideways. And these things are kill bricks, so you'll take a lot of damage, but just kind of jump from there to there, and etc., etc. Then just go up this ladder, and it says don't go on that, because if you go on that neon, you'll be teleported back to the beginning of the floor. So what you want to do is go on this little wrap thing, do a little weird wrap like that. It's a bit far, so just be careful. And then these are roped platforms, so just wait for them to spin around, then jump on it like that. Then you can just go down here, and now you're on this side, so you can just do a little head hitter like that, go up the ladder. And then this spinner, so just wait for it, and then you can go down quickly if you want, but I'm not, because I want to be safe. And this tightrope has a gap in it. You have to do a tightrope jump. So just kind of line your cursor up in first person, then jump across like that. It's simple. It might look complicated, but it's fairly simple. And don't take too much damage going up that kill brick staircase. And that says ITS. I don't know what that stands for, but I don't know. And then once you go up that ladder, you can get the key, and now you're on floor 5. Just do a simple wrap, then go up this ladder, and just do another simple wrap. Let me take my trail mix. And this jump can be a little weird sometimes. What you want to do is aim for this stud, and then you'll most of the time drop down there, because if you just aim for that, you might just get in the climbing animation on that and then jump off accidentally. But once you've done that, just go on this one stud, go around like that, drop down here. And then if you fall, it's fine, because it's not like insta kills or anything weird like that. It's just normal kill brick, so you can just jump back up. And what you want to do is jump from there to there. It looks kind of hard, but you can just go in the climbing animation on it, so it's easy. And don't fail these head hitters, because if you do, you're going back to 4, probably 4, but still progress loss. You don't want to do that. But then once you're here, jump on this one stud. Well, I failed it. I'll meet you guys back up there. Okay, getting back up here, just kind of go on the stud correctly this time, and then go on, don't drop down there. You want to go on this stud, then do a little wrap, and go in here. And this jump, it may look like you have to land on that one stud, but there's actually an entire platform in that area, so what you want to do is kind of treat it like a one stud, and then immediately wrap around like that. Make it a lot easier. And then this wrap is a lot more complicated than it seems. Whoop, I fell. Let me get back up there. So what you want to do is kind of line yourself like here, and then do that wrap, because it makes it a lot easier, but yeah, I don't know. But then once you're here, what you want to do is jump over here, jump on top of here, then jump over to here, do a little wrap. And then if you just hold D on from that jump to that jump, you'll make it in there, so you don't need to worry about delaying your fall or anything like that. Once you're here, just jump on this one stud. Then you can jump over to here. Don't jump on there. Jump over to here. Then you do a little wraparound, and then you get to the outside section, which I think is one of the hardest parts of the tower on floor 5. But anyway, once you're here, just jump in there. That jump is kind of hard, so just be careful. Then you can just go on these 4 stud platforms, do a little wrap, do another little wrap, go on the spinner, and then jump to here. That jump is a lot more weird than it seems. It seems like you're going to fall. It seems like you're going to bang your head there and fall, but you're actually not. Wait, give me a sec. Someone's calling me. Whoop, whoop. Sorry about that. My mom was calling me to ask whether I wanted Subway or Chinese. Subway is the way to go. If you don't like Subway, I don't think you're human. But anyway, after that, just got a few more wraps, and then on this tightrope, just keep your cursor on it like this. Oh, that was not fun. I almost fell. Also, if you fall, there's no catch zone. It is a proper outside section. So just keep your cursor on it and put all your brain cells in order to do this tightrope, because it would be absolutely tragic if you fell. Because you would have to do everything again. And yeah, sorry if my commentary is lacking here. I am just focusing. Then once you get to this platform, you're safe, so you can just go on this stud, do a few wraparounds, head hitters, and whatnot. And then once you're here, like, don't aim for that stud. I would recommend aiming for this side, so you can just kind of do that. Then jump over to here, do a little wrap, jump up to here. Then for that jump, I would recommend doing the 12 stud strap by going to the side and then jumping without shift lock. It makes it a lot easier. And then once you're here, just jump on the spinner, and then you get teleported back to floor 5. And now just got a few head hitters, and these are shovers. These are indeed shovers. Please be wary that those are shovers. Now, I'm going to put it simply. These shovers suck. They suck. What? Just time your jumps correctly, and once you make it here, you're safe. Now you just got some half studs. Then this head hitter, just kind of do that. And then don't fail this one stud jump. It's a lot further than it seems, okay? Just don't mess it up. Then go on that platform, and also you can fall here. It doesn't matter. You can just jump back up like that. Then this wrap is how many studs is that? That's an 8 stud wrap, so just align yourself like this, and then just jump around. Then jump onto here, do another wrap, then do a head hitter, and then you get the key. Then you can move on to floor 6. And so this is a puzzle. So first you want to press this button, which spawns a ball up here. And then what you want to do is go up here by doing a few head hitters, press this button, and then press this button. And then you want to go back up here, and then press this button again. So it'll press the button. So basically the way it works is that you press the blue button first, so just in case it makes it there quickly. And then you want to press the green button blocks the ball from going this way. Also, the blue button blocks the ball from going this way. No, that's actually a beat block, apparently. Huh. I thought it was a blue button. But anyway, you want to press the blue button, then the green button, because if you get a good cycle, the ball will roll quickly and then just like drop out of there, because that's what the blue button activates that wall, so it can just drop down. So just copy my movements and you'll be good. And these jumps I would recommend going into third person for, and then just like keeping your cursor on them like I said earlier, because it makes them a ton easier. And these are beat blocks, and they go up every second, so just kind of go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. And then you get to this balloon section, which is just like jump on the balloon. I don't know what happens if you miss the balloon, but I don't want to find out personally, so I'm not gonna find out. Then once you've done that, you just go over to here first. Don't worry about any of that. We'll get to that later. Then you want to push this button, and then you want to go back over here, and then this little wall is activated, so now you can go over here. Whoop, my balloon almost got stuck. That would have been not fun, to say the least. Then you can go down here, then you can pop the balloon, and then you can hit this button, and then you can get another balloon, like that. And now what you can do is just go over to here, go around the spinner, and then you can go in here. And what you're gonna have to do, you either go on it like that, or if your balloon like takes you too low, you can just jump off of the balloon, then jump up like that. And now that's basically the end of floor 6. Now you just got some simple ladder flicking. If you don't know how to ladder flick, I'll explain in a later video, but just if you know how to ladder flick, just do that part simply. But anyway, just kind of, now you're at floor 7, so just kind of go on those, and it says the blue little elevator thing says jump disabled, and the green little thing says jump enabled. So yes, that is correct. The blue is a jump disabler, and this is ice. It's very imperative that you know that this is ice. Anyway, just keep walking around, and if you try to jump, you really can't. But now, once you get to the yellow, you get your jump back. This area. This area sucks. This area absolutely sucks. But first, you want to climb up those things and get this button. Now, there's 2 ways you could get this button. One, you could do the pro gamer way and do a 12 stud jump like that, and then teleport back. Or you could do it the virgin way, and then like just kind of go push the platform, then go on it. But I recommend doing the 12 stud since the 12 stud jump is frankly easier. But once you've gotten the 2 buttons, just kind of push it to the very limit, and then you have to go very fast because that jump is pretty tight. So just be careful. And if you miss the button, you can just teleport back using that teleporter. It's very convenient, I would say. And once you've got up here, just go on these circles, jump in the middle of this one, jump on the top of this one, jump in the middle of this one. Then kind of wait a bit till you get a good cycle so you can jump on this ladder more smoothly. Then you can just jump on the top of this thing. And then these just kind of jump when they're out, because the kill bricks can do a lot of damage if you're not careful. But now once you got here, you get teleported out, and you get to this part. This part is really simple. I don't know what this turret is doing. I don't know if it follows your movement or it's just a moving platform. I think it's just a moving platform, but either way, just don't take too much damage and it'll be good. Just go along normally. Go on this just go on the spinning platform, and then you can do that one. You can do either that one or that one first, but I'm going to do this one first just because it's closer. Let me get a good cycle, and then just jump off like that. And it's got some simple wraps. Just don't mess them up, or else you'll fall all the way back down. And no one wants to do that, do they? So just keep going around this apparatus until you get to the top. Oop, I almost fell there. Just be mindful of that gap. Keep going around like this, and then you can jump down onto this button, and then you can jump down to this teleporter. You'll get teleported back up, and then you can just jump down onto this 2-step platform. Then just jump back onto this little spinning platform. Go on here. Then you can go on this side. And now once you're here, you just got some simple parkour. Got a few 1-stud jumps. Sorry if I'm going a bit fast. It's impulse because speed running 1 and just 2, I'm good. That jump, don't do it from. I wouldn't recommend going from there to there. I would recommend going around like that. Makes it a bit easier, at least for me. But anyway, once you've gotten that button, you can jump back down, go back on the spinning platform, and then you can go over here. And from here, you get a good look of one of the worst intense towers in my opinion in the game, but it still looks really cool. A tower of never-ending dizziness. Now I doubt I'll be able to make a guide on that tower for a long time because the gimmick of that tower is that every single thing is a spinner. So I don't really want to do it. But anyway, just keep going along on these spinning platforms. Just don't mess up the spinner jumps, and then you can go on this teleporter. And then he's got some more ice, no jump sections, pretty easy stuff. And if you want to go faster, you can just keep spam jump. You gain a little bit of speed if you want to just go that bit faster. Anyway, just keep going along. So actually, I'm gonna stop jumping because that's probably not a nice viewing experience for the viewer, just because shake screen. But anyway, just keep going along and ignore that key for now. What you want to do first is go on this yellow thing to get your jump back. Just do that, and now you can jump and go over and get the key and move on for 8. So just kind of do that. Go on the key, and then you can go up to 4-8. This jump is a bit far, so just kind of do that, and you'll be good. And now, welcome to the worst floor in the tower. So starting off, you got... I mean, this jump kind of sucks, so just kind of jump at the corner like that. And then you go to this teleporter. Now, if you would look at what I gotta do here, it's a box-pushing maze on a timer. Thank you, good gameplay, good gameplay. Anyway, the way this part works is that these 2 buttons make sure that, like, the maze stays on. So if you push one, it'll keep it on, and if you push the other, it'll also keep it on. So the way it works is that, the way I would recommend doing it is that once that timer gets to about, like, 10 seconds, go back and then hit the other button. Makes it a lot simpler. Anyway, I already know the route for this maze, so just follow my lead, and if it gets stuck in a corner like that, just kind of make it go back, and you'll be good. So just keep going along like this. Oh, got stuck in a corner again, so let me get it out. Oop, got stuck in a corner again, so let me get it out. But anyway, now that's it. Now it's reached 10 seconds. I'm going to go back and then wait at this platform until it gets to about 3 seconds. And then you can push this button. And now you might think, oh, the box is gonna fall. It's not, because that button also keeps the maze on. Really convenient, so you don't need like 40 seconds to do the entire maze. That wouldn't be fun. I'm glad they didn't go with that direction. But anyway, just keep going along, and if it gets stuck in a corner, just make it unstuck, and you'll be good. Oop. There we go. But yeah, there's not a limit to how many times you can push those buttons, so you can just keep going along, and it can You can take 100 years on this box pushing part, and you will be fine. Ugh, that's not a pretty situation. But hopefully I'll get back before the button goes off. I did, so now I can push that one. And then the maze will stay active, and so I can continue the box pushing. So let's keep going along like this. And then you got one of two paths. What you want to do is go down this one. Oop. Are you kidding me? Is it stuck? Okay, good. It wasn't stuck. I would have been very mad if it got stuck. But don't go down that way. That way is pointless. What you want to do is go this way. And just make sure you don't fall. There's no catch zone. So just don't fall, please. Anyway, just keep going along like this. I'm going to push the button one more time just to keep safe. Make sure you don't hit that button, by the way. That one respawns the box, and I don't think you want that. So, at the end, just kind of push it on this button, and then you can go back. And the reason you need that button was, just let me go back down here. I'd recommend doing that jump from first person just because it makes it easier. That box pushing button activated these platforms so you can move on. And now, welcome to the worst part in the tower, in my opinion. These pushing platforms. Basically, the way these work is that they push this entire apparatus, and you have to do these very quickly, or else you'll just get flung. And once you get here, don't keep going forward. What you want to go do is just wait till it goes back so you can hit this button. So just boop. And then you can go back out and then jump on these platforms. These platforms are not affected by the X pusher, but you still want to go fast nonetheless because you will just get GBJ'd if you take too long. So once you're here, go backwards and then immediately jump up to here and then jump on this X pusher. It's a bit tight, but you'll be good. And then do these jumps from an angle. Oh, that was extremely close. Dang, but do those jumps from an angle just so so you can counter in the like movement of the platform. It's a bit hard to explain, just follow my movements. But once you've done that, you're out of the worst part in the tower, and now you can move on. And now, once you're here, you might think, oh, I don't need to worry about falling on these one studs because there's a catch zone. Would you look at that? My camera isn't getting blocked. That means these kill bricks are can collide falls, which means that will happen. Oh. I landed on a platform. Let's go. I thought I was going to fall. I'll meet you guys back up there. This time, hopefully not messing up the simplest one-stud jumps. Go over here. But I just want to say, that was probably one of the luckiest saves ever. I fell on the exact edge of that platform right there. I just got to say, that's pretty lucky. But anyway, just keep doing these wraps. Those wraps are a lot more intimidating than they seem because you have one stud to land on. But anyway, just don't mess up. And don't go that way. Get this key first. Because if you miss that key, you can't complete the tower. So I would recommend not missing the key. But anyway, once you're here, you can go up to floor 9. And you don't want to go that way first. You want to go over here first. So just do some simple wraparounds. And don't fall. Just don't. You don't need to worry about it if you don't fall. That's my motto for this game. You don't need to worry about what happens if you fall, if you don't fall. But I fall a lot anyway. But that button over there spawns this ball, and so you can just kind of make it go along, like standing on the edge. If you know anything about how ball physics work in Roblox, you'll be good. But your goal is to make the ball go over here to push this button, and then you can make the ball go back. I don't know if the kill bricks over here are can collide true or not, so I don't know if you can jump off and then just skip this entire part. But frankly, I don't want to find out since this is floor 9 and this tower is pretty long, so I don't want to mess up. But that button over there deactivates that platform so you can carry on and then jump to... let me get the ball over here. Jump to here. And now, this jump, you might think, oh, that's a really bad jump. I have to jump to there. You don't. You can just go on the truss, then go around the truss like this. Makes the jump a lot easier. Then just got a 2-stud stick out, so just don't mess it up like that. I almost messed it up. That was horrifying. But anyway, for this tightrope, you might see that it disappears, so I have to do a jump. No, you don't. It just stays invisible. So once your cursor is in the middle of it, just use greater than less than to align yourself. Then just hold W. Don't hold any other key. Just hold W, and you will be in the middle perfectly. And then these jumps, you don't need to do the weird wrap thing on the ladder. You can just kind of do normal jumps along them. But this one, I would recommend doing the wrap thing. Oh, I went into the climbing animation for a bit there. That was scary. But anyway, once you've done that, just go over here, then go on this pushing platform. And this is a bouncing platform, so just keep that in mind so you don't get flung off. Let me rearrange my chair. There we go. Anyway, now you just got some simple ball jumps. Easy stuff, easy stuff. Don't mess up. And this is a conveyor, but what you can do is just... I'm not touching my keyboard at all. Don't press any keys. Do not do anything. And it says, oh, hey there, great job of making this far. Anyways, can you answer several of these questions? Okay, thanks. But it says, question, what tower is this? This is Tower of Collective Collaborations. And it says, what was Stone's former name? Stone is a sadistically terrifying, overachieving, neglectful enragement facility. And the previous name was Tower of Serious Salt. And it says, which floor in this tower uses a lighting changer? If you would think back, you would know that floor 4 got really dark, so it's floor 4. And then it says, what was in the present of developers Christmas 2018? The gnome was in the present of developers. And it says, which tower uses quizzes just like this one now? If you have played any of Ring 2, you would know that Tower of Traps uses quizzes. And then you can go on this balloon. Oh yeah, if you pick the wrong answer, you fall. But just don't take too much damage on this kill brick spinner and you'll be good. But your goal is to make it up to here, and then you can't dismount from this balloon, thankfully, so just kind of wait up here until the balloon pops. There we go. And now these are more conveyors, but what you want to do is kind of jump at the end like that. And I don't even think you have to jump. I think it just carries you over here, but I like to jump nonetheless just in case. But this part, you can just walk. You're going to take a bit of damage, but you'll be fine if you just heal up before that. And now you got this kill brick spinner part, so just first jump on this one stud. I'm going to heal up. I'll cut to when I'm at full health, okay? I don't want to take too much damage. Okay, now that I'm at more health, jump on this stud first, then jump on this stud. And this kill brick spinner isn't can collide true, so it just deals a lot of damage, so just don't touch it. Then jump on this stud. Then jump on this stud. 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 And you can do these faster. I just don't want to take too much damage. Are you kidding me? I fell at the last jump, but luckily there's a catch zone here. But I'll cut to when I actually do the jumps correctly. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to, my dad was calling me to vacuum. But, there will be a key here, right here. But I already picked it up since I needed to get to a break, so I'll have to go vacuum. But starting off on floor 10, you got this jump. So just basically press space, then shift immediately to make the jump. No, I was going to say make the jump easier, but that's literally the only way to do the jump. So, I mean, I don't know. Anyway, after that, just don't fail this tightrope, please. And you'll be good. Now you've got some half studs. You may think, oh no, half studs, but what you can do, you just skip doing the half studs entirely by just walking across them like this. And so align yourself properly, then jump to about there to make that jump easier. And then do the same thing as the first jump on floor 10. Then you want to jump over to here, jump on top of here. And then you got some more half studs. So just kind of walk across them like this. And now you got the most stressful part in the tower. These shovers. So ignore this tightrope. Ignore this tightrope. You want to just make the jump like that. Okay, I did the stress shovers. Ooh, I don't like those. Anyway, once you're out here, just go on these wobbling platforms. And now, if you're stressed then, you're gonna be real stressed now. Oi, yoy, yoy. Sorry if my lack of commentary sorry about my commentary being replaced by just grunting noises, but I don't like those spinners very much. They're extremely stressing, and I made it look easy, but those are extremely tight, just jumps. So just kind of do them like I did while just jumping normally, and you'll be good. But then after that, just go on this side, then go on these studs. Then go on this tightrope. Don't mess up the tightrope. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up, please. I would recommend using greater than less than just so you make it a lot easier, so you don't need to worry about accidentally wiggling your mouse. Then you can jump over to here, do a little wraparound, do another little wraparound, do another. So this part is pretty much just wrap spam, but now you get to here, and this part is even more stressing. So basically, the strap for this is kind of put yourself at a bit of an angle. Make that jump a lot easier. Then just kind of hold W, and then you can go in here. In this part, you just walk like that. Just walk like that, and you'll be good. And then this jump, I would recommend jumping from about here, then doing that 12 stud strap by doing that. And I just gotta say, this music fits a floor 10 because this is just stressing music, just like final boss music and stuff like that. But these spinners don't carry you with them. It's like Toad spinners, Tower just distorted aerodynamics. It's like those spinners, so just kind of jump in the middle of them. And then this jump, just kind of delay your jump a bit. And this spinner, don't mess up that spinner. Don't mess up that spinner. I repeat, don't mess up that spinner. You mess up that spinner, you're dying. You're going all the way back down there. I'm not gonna say I would know. I haven't fallen here. I've never fallen here, but hopefully that keeps up. But anyway, just jump in the middle of that zip line, and you'll be carried down to here. And now you're at the funny Punky Joe's part. And if you don't know who Punky Joe is, I don't even know why I'm saying that. Of course you know who Punky Joe is. But yeah, he made a part of this tower. He made all these weird star things, which I really like. I really like this turret part. It's just fun. And you get a really long speed timer, so you don't need to worry about your speed running out. But just kind of, the star things are conveyors, as you can see. So just kind of keep jumping on them. And you don't really need to worry about the turrets that much, since they do minimal damage, really. Anyway, just keep going along like this. And now you get to the final part of 410. If you mess up this part, I don't know what to tell you, but this part was made by Skittles. So, woo, Skittles. Anyway, these platforms, these colored ones, they don't do anything. They're just like the mark, like, oh, they go from green to red. And it's just like, oh, you're going through all the rainbow. So, I don't know. Not even all the rainbow. Anyway, starting off, just go on these tightrope, just do a little one-stud wrap. Oh no, a one-stud wrap. What am I gonna do? Just keep going along. This jump is a lot further than it seems. Just kind of jump like that. And again, these colored platforms don't do anything. So, you don't need to worry about them. And these jumps are stressing. So just do what I do by just trying to barely touch the end of them. And then he's got another tightrope. And then land on this orange platform, go down to here. Go around like this. Just got a few more wraps. You can do them as slow as you want. I'm just doing them fast since I already know how to do them, and I'm just good at wraps. Anyway, now it's got some simple jumps. Just don't mess them up, please. There is no catch zone. You are falling if you fall. This jump is pretty far, so just kind of do that. And this stud. Ooh, that jump is very far. So just don't mess up the one stud, I guess. I would say that's probably the hardest jump in the tower. I haven't messed it up, but it just feels hard. Don't take that out of context, please. Anyway, after that, just kind of go around like that. Then just keep going around. And then, once you're here, if you mess up, I don't know what to tell you. This is literally the final part of the tower. Now you just got a few just easy wraps. Head hitters. Don't mess up these studs. And just wrap around like that. Go on top of here. Go around. And this is the final jump of the tower. So I would recommend just kind of going at it in shift walk. Don't do anything special. Just go at it in shift walk. And then you go in this teleporter. And then you got all these logs. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Don't do it. If you have 10 keys, you can beat the tower. If you don't have 10 keys, go in there, because it says forgot a key, and I'm pretty sure it teleports you back to 410. But anyway, now that you've gotten all the keys, you can just take a calm walk to the finish. There are no more obstacles. There are just walking. And once you go... give me a sec, the walk is being weird. But once you go through all the keys, you get to see everyone. There is Iron Pep, Kai Zombie Guy, the Guy, Sensei JJ, it's Preard, Plasmic, the Crooked Side, Torchic, Crazy Zombie, Professor Skittles, then Punky Joe over here. It says floor 1, Crazy Zombie, floor 2, Torchic, floor 3, Iron Pep, floor 4, it's Prud, floor 5, Plasmic, floor 6, Kai Zombie Guy, floor 7, Sensei JJ, floor 8, the Crooked Side, floor 9, the Guide 9912, and then floor 10, Professor Skittles, and Punky Joe. I gotta say, I really like this tower, and there's all their little things. But anyway, once you've done that, it says, thanks for playing our tower. I hope you enjoyed the collaborations between everybody. And the original project was by Crazy Zombie. So, yeah, that's cool. So now you can just touch the WinPad, call me, and you've beaten collective collaboration. Now, I just gotta say, I really like the tower. It's one of my favorites. I just enjoy it a lot. You just get the nice windscreen. But anyway, that's gonna wrap it up here, guys. So be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow with another video. See ya.